Okay, hello, this is George Prince, and I'm coming to you live again. This is June 2nd, 2014, and I wanted to go over with you something about passion. I want to ask you, how powerful is your passion? But when you discover what your passion is, it's time to ask yourself, are you ready? Exactly. The power of the passion that you have within you is so far greater than you can even imagine. It knows no limits. It's not an ethereal, or I'm not talking about something that is so off the wall. I'm talking about something that you know to be. What is it that you woke up to be in the morning? What is it that when you woke up, when you were born, or when you first left your mother's house, or whatever it is, what is it you wanted to do in life? People get working in 95 jobs. They go in endless cycles. They realize in order to create that passion, in order to make a reality, they need to make money. And that's where the error really starts, is right there. Society conditions us that the only way that we can live in this world is to earn money. And the world revolves around money. Well, it doesn't. I've come to tell you guys, it doesn't revolve around money. I don't have money. I didn't have money. Well, if you don't have money, you're in the poverty state. The only reason why anybody is in poverty state is because of them and themselves. There's no truth. I'm not being cruel or anything else. It is something that they have brought upon themselves. Something that they could have avoided but made a wrong choice. And there have been plenty of people who have been in poverty, who have gained hope, who have come in contact, who have realized their passion. That's what took. Everybody's journey is different, and this is what it takes for them. In their case, they had to have been brought to a very low point where they couldn't throw money at this and have a solve an answer to that. You see, society conditions us is that we've got to go and we've got to make money. To put food on the table, we've got to go. In order to make our dreams possible, we've got to make money. So then you get all wrapped up in how to make money, whether it's online, whether it's offline, whether it's a 9-to-5 job. And then pretty soon you realize time has escaped, worries have come, families, life has come up. And pretty soon you push your passion to the side, and then you bury it, and then pretty soon you become a different person so you can get a higher pay raise, whether you're in the corporate world, and you say, well, this is what we'll do it, and then it just goes, and it gets worse and worse. It gets buried and buried, and that is what's the problem. And that is what I've seen in many people. What I'm here to do, what I have seen in my coaching, is to be able to bring that out. And the question is, how ready are you to release that passion in you? Because that's the missing link. People can go and bounce from one opportunity to another, or one piece of software to another, and say, this is the answer, this is what's going to do it for them. It won't. Materialistic things isn't what does it for people. It isn't what did it for me, and I know it isn't. I can go through many examples of people who have succeeded, and the reasons why they have. The points and why they tell their story all the time is because that's what it took in their journey to realize, what? I can't run away from it. I know what I need to do. I know what my passion is. I know what I am to be, and I'll stop running away from it. I'll stop running away from it, and I will pursue it. And that is what I'm telling you this very moment, is that stop running away from what you know you need to do. And it's amazing what that means, is because you are running away from what you know you need to do. Let's just take, for example, people are shy to get on camera. This is, this is the way I was. I didn't want to be talking to people. I was a very, very shy person, and I avoided talking to people. But guess what? I finally came to terms with it, and I finally overcame that. And then it was a journey. Years went into it, and I began to be very good at talking with people. Do you imagine that? Because I wasn't good at it. Because I kept running away from what I knew I could do really well, but I didn't want to do it. For some reason, I didn't want to do it. So I stayed in the shadows and let everybody else talk, and I'm not here type thing. That's just my example. Now look at me, I'm on camera. I never even wanted to do this, but it is the most powerful thing. I have seen lives transformed by just talking with them. And this is the most amazing thing that I can ever pass on to you. And this is why I like to help people. This is my way of helping people. And I'm not running away from it anymore. I'm embracing it. And it is often sometimes scary how fast I progressed. Was it me? Yes. I made that change. And now the sky's the limit. There is no end. I want to see that in you. I don't want, this, or I don't want that. My job is done when I see that fulfilled in you. And I've seen it in people. And I stand back and marvel and say, wow, I didn't do this. You did it. So stop running away from your passion. Stop running away from what you know you need to do. Turn towards it, embrace it, and run with it. And you will be amazed at the results. And that is my final word. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.